Are you trying to figure out if that special guy in your life is into you? It can be tough to tell, especially if he's trying to play it cool. In this video, we'll go over 10 signs that a guy might be into you, even if he's not showing it outright. From the way he looks at you to the little things he does to try and impress you, we'll help you decode his behavior and get to the bottom of his feelings. Whether you're just starting to crush on someone or you've been seeing each other for a while, these tips will give you a better idea of where you stand. So if you're wondering if that guy is really into you, be sure to watch this video. Number 1, he finds reasons to talk to you. If a guy is finding reasons to talk to you, it could be a sign that he likes you and is interested in getting to know you better. This might include reaching out to you to ask questions, seeking your advice on something, or just starting a casual conversation with you. It's possible that he might be doing this because he's trying to gauge your interest in him, or because he wants to find out more about you and your interests. If he's making an effort to engage with you, it could be a sign that he's interested in developing a relationship with you. It's always a good idea to be open and responsive when someone reaches out to you, as it can help to build trust and deepen your connection. If you're interested in getting to know the guy better, consider taking the opportunity to engage with him and see where things go. Number 2, he holds your gaze longer than usual. If a guy is holding your gaze longer than usual, it could be a sign that he's interested in you and is trying to convey his feelings through nonverbal cues. Eye contact is an important way for people to communicate and connect with each other, and prolonged eye contact can be a sign of attraction. It's possible that the guy is trying to gauge your reaction to his gaze and see if you're interested in him as well. If you're feeling a strong connection with the guy and want to encourage his interest, you might try holding his gaze for a moment or two before breaking eye contact. This can be a subtle way to show your own interest and encourage him to make a move. It's important to keep in mind that everyone expresses their feelings differently, and prolonged eye contact might not always be a sign that someone is interested. It's always a good idea to communicate openly and directly with someone about your feelings and listen to their cues as well. Number 3, he's always available for you. If a guy is always available for you and makes an effort to be there when you need him, it could be a sign that he likes you and values your relationship. This might include making time for you even when he's busy, offering to help you with tasks or errands, or just being there to listen when you need someone to talk to. It's possible that the guy is trying to show you that he cares about you and is willing to go out of his way to be there for you. This can be a sign that he's interested in building a deeper connection with you and potentially developing a relationship. If you're interested in the guy and want to encourage his interest, consider showing your appreciation for his efforts and making an effort to be there for him as well. It's important to remember to communicate openly and honestly with each other about your feelings and needs in any relationship. Number 4, he remembers details about you. If a guy remembers details about you and brings them up in conversation, it could be a sign that he's interested in you and values your relationship. This might include remembering things you've told him about your interests, family, or personal experiences, or just paying attention to small details about you. It's possible that the guy is trying to show you that he cares about you and is interested in getting to know you better. This can be a sign that he's trying to build a deeper connection with you and potentially develop a relationship. If you're interested in the guy and want to encourage his interest, consider reciprocating by showing an interest in him and his life as well. It's important to remember to communicate openly and honestly with each other about your feelings and needs in any relationship. Number 5, he invites you on non-dates. If a guy invites you to do things with him that aren't necessarily considered traditional dates, it could be a sign that he's interested in you but is trying to gauge your level of interest before making a more formal move. This might include inviting you to hang out with him and a group of friends, or asking you to join him for a casual activity like going to a museum or playing a sport. It's possible that the guy is trying to get to know you better and see if you have a good time together without the pressure of a more formal dating setting. If you're interested in the guy and want to encourage his interest, consider accepting his invitations and showing him that you enjoy spending time with him. It's always a good idea to be open and honest with someone about your feelings and intentions, and to communicate directly about what you want from a relationship. If you're not sure where you stand with the guy, consider asking him directly about his intentions and see how he responds. Number 6, he always tries to impress you. If a guy is always trying to impress you, it could be a sign that he's interested in you and wants to make a good impression. This might include showing off his accomplishments, trying to make you laugh, or going out of his way to do things for you. It's possible that the guy is trying to demonstrate his value and show you that he's a good catch. If you're interested in the guy and want to encourage his interest, consider showing your appreciation for his efforts and letting him know that you enjoy spending time with him. It's important to remember that it's okay to be flattered by someone's attention, but it's also important to be honest with yourself and the other person about your feelings and intentions. If you're not interested in the guy, it's important to be clear and direct with him about your feelings so that you can avoid any misunderstandings or hurt feelings. Number 7, he is nervous around you. If someone you have feelings for is showing signs of fidgeting, stuttering, or blushing when they are around you, it could mean they like you but are trying to hide it. They might be feeling nervous and trying to act casual to cover up their true feelings. However, their body language might be revealing their true emotions. Number 8, he suggests activities for the future. If a guy suggests doing things together in the future, like going on a hike or watching a movie next week, it's a strong sign that he's interested in you. By proposing plans ahead of time, he's showing that he wants to spend more time with you beyond just the present moment. Even if he doesn't explicitly label it as a date, he's still trying to create opportunities for you two to be together. He's hoping that these activities will eventually lead to a formal date, but he's playing it cool to avoid seeming overly eager. Number 9, he compliments you. If a guy is always giving you compliments, it's a clear indication that he's interested in you. He might praise your appearance, intelligence, or sense of humor. These compliments are a bit more than just friendly gestures. They're a way for him to show his feelings for you without being too open or vulnerable. It's also a way for him to see how you react and figure out if you have similar feelings for him. Number 10, he is jealous of other men. Have you ever noticed that your guy gets a little upset when other guys pay attention to you? He might make comments about them or try to show off in front of them. He might even act competitive and try to prove himself to you. While this behavior isn't always healthy, it's a clear sign that he's interested in you. As the relationship develops, he should learn to feel more confident in himself and not be overly possessive of you. Conclusion: it's important to keep in mind that everyone expresses their feelings differently, so it's always a good idea to communicate openly and directly with someone about how you feel.